This is one of my favorite times of the year when we're talking about Girl Scout cookies sales time. So talk about it's already started. Um, how long will sales actually go this year?
Sure. So, what the girls have done so far is take orders through friends and family, colleagues, parents, colleagues, etc. And then those cookies are being delivered very soon. So, those customers will get theirs, but you still have an opportunity because there's a digital sale. So, you can go online to girlscoutsdiamonds.org, find cookies and put in your location, and it will geolocate you a troop so you can connect there and fill out a form. The girls also will set up cookie booths. So definitely most Walmarts, neighborhood markets, you'll see there maybe some Harps, maybe some Fresh Market, but typical places where there would be traffic. So that's going to be happening all through March 16th. So you still have a chance to get some. They're $6 a box, and the major and all of the proceeds stay with the girl, with the troop.
What does this do for the girls? When my daughter was in this, we would go door to door. We would go to, different places to, do this, and she learned quite a bit. So what's the methodology behind girls? It's more than just selling cookies.
It really is, Daren. And you're right. When I was growing up and selling cookies, because I was brownie to senior here, growing up in Little Rock, Arkansas. And that's exactly what it is. We went door to door, but what the girls learn is really skills about managing inventory, forecasting, budgeting, thinking about their prospects, who they're going to call on, et cetera. It's an amazing set of sales skills from soup to nuts that they learn that I think as they progress into the workforce later in life, I see a lot of professions that might be growing here, incubating in supply chain management, sales, merchandising. I mean, just think of all the professions at Walmart, and logistics, and other companies nearby. So they are learning all of these. And back when I was doing it, and I don't know about your daughter, but we had those typical green lined financial pads, and we had a pencil and we're writing it down. The girls have access today, so pretty sophisticated software. So it's a platform, little more than Excel, to help them identify what did we do last year? Can we do 10% more? What is the cost going to be for the box of cookies? What's our cost? What do we keep? And so it's really, they are entrepreneurs. They are CEOs of their own little business. And it's quite interesting to see it roll out.
You mentioned the money stays here locally. What does that mean, basically?
Sure. So we have this wonderful little chart called How the Cookie Crumbles that I've just learned about. But if you think about the $6 a box, so there is a cost, 23% of that is the cost. So that's quite a bit of margin to spread out for what the needs of the troop are. There's about 13% in administrative costs because you've got to ship them here, and there's activities associated with that. But typically about 26% goes to programming. So that could be anything related to camp and outdoor experiences, as well as their travel. A lot of troops, as was with mine growing up in Little Rock, a lot of troops save this money to explore. And that is outside of your state. In fact, I loved it because by the time I was 15 in Girl Scouts, I had been to 15 states traveling with Girl Scouts, and I just loved it because you meet other girls and meet other organizations and just have some great fun and do some service projects along the way. So between just going back into their troop budget, a percentage for that, but definitely huge percentage goes to their programming, their outdoor experiences, and their travel.
What are the flavors this year? Because I know I've got my favorites.
Oh, all the favorites are still there. So the Thin Mints are there, the Samoas, the Tagalongs are there, peanut butter patties, the trefoils from back in the day, they're all there. We heard that next year they will launch, GSUSA will launch two new cookies. I just came back from a CEO conference. They don't let us know anything. So it's going to be exciting. Um, but um, but yeah, all the same flavors are out today and you'll be able to get them.
And really the easiest way is to go online. And that's the one thing that I think is remarkable here, that a lot of these
Yes.
Girl Scouts and their troops have adapted to doing this online, which is obviously the future.
Yes. Yes. I mean, so digital cookie, you're able to do it because that way you can just order online as if you were ordering something from Walmart.com or Amazon.com. But also, it's interesting just the use of technology, because even when you go up to the cookie booth, it might be in front of a Walmart or in front of a grocery store. They're going to have their iPhone there with a little square, and hopefully just swipe your credit card. They'll take cash if needed. But the embracing of technology to manage this entire thing, from that platform of creating their forecasting and their budgeting, all the way through the POS, the point of sale, whether it's swipe or digital cookie, they're learning all of these skills starting at, daisies are pretty young. They're kindergarten and first grade and all the way up to seniors in high school. So it's lovely.
My, how things have changed over the
Yes,
years. All right, so you have till March 16th to do this. Now, will the booth sales go past March 16th, or how does that work?
No, booth sales, the girls finish their sales process at March 16th. Now, there are opportunities for them if they want to do a little more, or maybe didn't just want to reach some more areas. There's always an opportunity to get some surplus cookies and have some special efforts. But the big push for our market, it ends March 16th. So, and I always, my grandmother told me this. So when I was selling as a young scout in Little Rock, you can freeze them. So, buy several boxes, put them in the freezer. They will be with you the entire year. The shelf life is amazing. So we encourage everyone to consider that too.
Yeah, Thin Mints are best frozen, I'll promise you
They
that.
are. They're good cold, they're good warm, they're good everything. Yeah.
Mary Grace, thank you so much for your time. And it's, like I say, it's one of my favorite times of the year.
Good. Well, thank you, Daren, and thanks for supporting Girl Scouts.